Hello everyone, today I'm doing a foundation that I've literally had in my collection for probably like a year or two. Hopefully the product's still okay. It is the ILLAMASQUA Skin Base Foundation, and I was actually doing a live stream the other day and I was talking about how much I love ILLAMASQUA. I need to buy some more stuff, and then someone was like, I'm still waiting for that skin base first impression, so I thought I'd better do it today. If you go on the ILLAMASQUA website and you go to bestsellers, it's actually the very first product that shows up. Like apparently this is like a cult favorite. Obviously I haven't tried it. It goes for £33, whatever that is, and it's rated like 4.5 stars out of 645 reviews. It looks like it's got a decent range of skin tones, including a very dark shade and a very pale shade. Anyway, I'm not going to read what the product is supposed to perform like until after I have it on, because I want to see if their claims match my experience. So we're just going to start like normal and prime half of our face and we'll see how it looks. I'm going to use my One Step Correct by Stila on half of my face. This is one of my favorite primers ever. I don't know if you can still get it or not. This was a backup I had in my drawer, and when I did my recent primer declutter video I put it back because I realized, you know, I haven't even started using it again yet. So I'm just going to prime it this side of my face. I've got way too much product. Whoops. This just kind of like brightens up your skin a little bit. It's super hydrating. Now with the foundation, I am going to just apply it with my Flawless Finish sponge today. On the back of the bottle it says this cult blendable medium coverage formula, oh my favorite, primes, hydrates and controls shine in one, creating a perfect finish. This is the ultimate skin realism foundation. The color I am using today is 8.5 I believe, and this may very well be too dark for me, so we might have to bronze up our chest. I'm going to start on the prime side and just squeeze some out. I quite like the packaging, it's different, you know, it's just a squeeze tube. I have no idea how much I need, so I'm just going to start here and begin blending this out. Let me just like move you around a little. So the good thing is I don't think the foundation is off. It doesn't smell weird, it doesn't blend weird or anything. It's actually blending out very easily. Why does no one talk about ILLAMASQUA? I know they've popped up like here and there on my channel. I know Nikki Tutorials used to use some back in the day, but I never see anyone talking about ILLAMASQUA anymore. Like, is it still like a big brand? Like, I don't understand. Well, it was never like a big brand. It was kind of like more of an indie brand, but like, I don't know, I always really liked it. They've got really good lipsticks, blushes, highlighters, like all sorts of stuff. Let me know if you think I should do some more videos with some ILLAMASQUA makeup. So this is the unprimed side now. I'm just blending it over and it's blending out just as easily. I feel like it's going on way more opaque on the unblended side. Also, wow, this is far too dark. It's fine, we'll fix it. Have some trust in me. It goes on really easily without a primer. It's not hard to blend. It doesn't feel any different. It doesn't feel thick or anything. It doesn't look patchy. It looks really nice. I feel like there's a little bit more coverage on the unprimed side. I'm just going to build up the coverage over my redness a little wee bit. It's really easy to build. It's not going cakey. This is definitely my fake tan shade. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to take some of my Body Frosting by L'Oreal. This one's actually the paler one. My other one's better. The one I've talked about. This shade is Honey Glow. I think the other one's Tahitian Glow or something. That one's better, but I don't have that one right now. It's at my beach house. So I'm just going to buff this over my chest. Okay, now we are matching a little bit better. It's still not perfect, but we'll just ignore that. Like the actual color itself I think will be perfect when I'm fake tan with my Loving Tan. So next up, let's just read what it claims to do. We already heard a little bit on the back of the tube. So it says, our award-winning skin-based foundation is the go-to choice to create a flawless complexion every day. This lightweight, easily blendable foundation is suitable for most skin types and smooth, softens and conditions. Thanks to skin boosting vitamin C and E. Tested in HD environments, this foundation also provides the ultimate skin realism effect, and with 26 shades to choose from, finding your perfect match has never been so easy. Okay, well, yeah, it definitely feels very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin. I think it looks nice. It's definitely not like super light looking. Like, it does look like I'm wearing foundation, you know, but it's not necessarily super cakey or anything. It's covered up all my redness. It's covered up some freckles, but some freckles are still peeking through. Overall, it feels completely fine. Today I do have a lot of dry skin around my nose because I'm still recovering from a cold, so it'll be interesting to see if it grips onto those areas. Yeah, and we'll see if it fades or cakes up or anything like that. For now, I'm just going to conceal under my eyes with my NARS concealer. This is in Vanilla. So now I'm just going to apply my powder and I'll be right back and we'll see how it looks up close. Okay, I'm back. So this really held the powder so well, and what I mean by that is it didn't go cakey or anything like that on top. It feels so nice and set, and there's still like a slight kind of glow, which I like. It's not too matte. Actually, no, only on the prime side there's a slight glow. On the other side it's quite matte. So I prefer the way it looks with the primer just because of that glow. It's looking really nice. It hasn't emphasized any dry areas or pores or anything. It just looks quite smooth. Here it is a little bit darker so you can see everything, and it doesn't look cakey, like you can still see little hints of redness, which I don't mind. It just makes it look a little bit less cakey, I suppose. It's doing fine. I don't know if it's going to be one of my favorite foundations, but we'll keep wearing it throughout the day and see how it goes. Right now it's almost 10 a.m, so we'll just say 10 a.m. And yeah, I'm going to go do the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back later to show you how it's all going. Hey guys, so little update. It is now 1 p.m, so it's been on for about 3 hours. What's going on with my eyeliner? I need to fix that. What the heck? Anyway, it's looking really good. I have to say it wipes off quite easily. Like before I was just filming and I had to blow my nose. I had to use my sponge just to like, you know, tidy up around my nose because it just wiped straight off with the tissue. And I was being very careful obviously as well. But other than that, I'm like obsessed with the actual like appearance of my skin. Like once I've highlighted and everything, I think it looks so nice. It doesn't look too heavy, too cakey, too anything. It's just nice. I don't know if it's like a favorite, if you know what I mean, but it's definitely nice. So let's just see how it wears throughout the rest of the day, and I'll update you again later. So far it's absolutely fine, apart from the fact that it smears off a little bit when you blow your nose. I'm also going to put some overlays on the screen now of how this foundation looks with a little bit of flash photography. It seems to look okay on my end, but you guys can judge that for yourself because I'm like looking at this tiny little screen right now, like on my little camera, so it's kind of hard to see, but it doesn't appear to have too much flashback or anything. Obviously I look a little bit washed out, but the actual foundation itself still looks really smooth. Hey guys, so it is now almost 7 p.m. We're not going to take it off yet. I just wanted to pop in and do a quick update. So this is like 8 or 9 hours. I'm like, I can't remember. It's wearing pretty well. I definitely think it's gone a little bit cakey around my nostrils, but other than that, it pretty much looks the same. Hasn't really faded much on my cheeks, if anything, which I'm really happy with. I definitely think this is a really comfortable foundation. Like I keep talking about like lighter and medium coverages, like lighter medium coverage foundations just for every day at the moment, like my Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Foundation and my new Clinique foundation and the Hello whatever it's called by Benefit. Like they're all quite light and fresh and comfortable to wear on an everyday basis. Like this is another comfortable to wear foundation, except it's a little bit more coverage. So if you're looking for that kind of thing, it's quite nice. It's not your full glam kind of look. It's not like Too Faced Born This Way or anything where it like literally makes you look absolutely flawless. And sometimes I don't want that flawless look, you know, especially for just everyday wear. So this is quite nice for that kind of instance. Once again, it's not my like favorite thing so far. It's not bad. It's not like blowing me away, if you know what I mean. It's just kind of like nice. I'd say it's quite hydrating. I feel like it's hydrating. I don't think it's as like clingy or dry as like my NARS Natural Radiance foundation, for example. Like that one I find really like sticks to my skin. I love that foundation. But you know what I mean? Like this one's a little bit more like creamy, I guess. But yeah, I definitely think it looks pretty. I like the way my makeup looks still, apart from my fallout from my mascara. It's pretty. It's definitely pretty. I can imagine myself using this again, but it's not like, oh my god. Do you know what I mean? Hey guys, oh, my eyes are like sore because the lights are so bright. But it is now just after 9 p.m. It's been on for what, 11 hours or so. It's definitely worn off quite a bit around my face just here. I ate like cup burgers, like lettuce wrap burgers today instead of having bread and stuff. It's quite messy to eat, and like anywhere where I got food it just like smeared straight off. It doesn't stick like properly, and yeah, like I said, where I blew my nose, where I wiped my mouth like really gently, it still just like smears straight off. So it doesn't last tissues and stuff like that. If you touch your face a lot or anything like that, it kind of removes itself. Other than that, it looks really beautiful. So I definitely like the foundation. It's definitely not my favorite. I think it looks beautiful, but it's not like a new game changer for me, if you know what I mean. I feel like if I just use my powder brush with whatever's on it, I can like mattify my face a little bit too because it looks a little bit oily just down my nose and like the center of my forehead. Look how much better that looks. I like the color a lot. I think it's such a nice undertone. I do think I will continue to test it out and continue to like experiment with it, and you know, if my opinion changes and I start to like it more with like new combinations or like whatever, then I'll definitely update you in a video or a vlog or something. But for now, like, it's just a like. It's a like. I like it. It's not my favorite. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please thumbs up if you enjoyed it and let me know in a comment which foundation to do next because I am lost. I don't know which first impression to do next. So is there anything new you want to see? Just hit me up because I'd be happy to do that for you. Okay, that was a big sentence. Whew, time for me to go to sleep. I'm super tired. Today's been a long day. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.